No One Investigates like News 4. Tonight at 5:30, we reported on the use of take-home vehicles by City of Buffalo employees.
We had questions about policy and enforcement. New at 11, how one city department is taking steps to keep track of where those city vehicles are going. Luke Moretti has more.
News 4 Investigates has spent months trying to get information on City of Buffalo take-home vehicles. Our inquiry was prompted by video footage we captured in October. You can see this DPW truck coming and going over a 10-day period from this Military Road location in Buffalo. The employee assigned to the truck was off the city clock and there on his own time.
We informed him what he should be doing and not doing with that vehicle. Corrective measures have been taken, and we're going along with that.
Buffalo DPW Commissioner Steve Stepniak says it's a storage facility the employee owns and that he was stopping there on his way home from work. Nonetheless, Stepniak calls it an improper practice.
Do the employees sign something saying, I understand what the policy is, or how is that communicated to them so they know everybody's on the same page?
Well, they actually sign the policy. They actually sign it. We keep records of that. We update that every year. We keep inventory on who takes those vehicles home.
So, what mechanisms are in place to keep track of what city employees are doing with take-home vehicles?
Do you know if there's a central point person dealing with vehicles?
No, there's nobody specific for vehicles. We don't have like a transportation person. It's all done through the commissioners.
Erie County, for example, has a Bureau of Fleet Services. There are approval forms and numerous sign-offs needed before an employee receives a take-home vehicle.
The vehicles are really the property of the public.
Peter Anderson, press secretary to Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz, says it's something that's closely scrutinized.
You don't want to let the system be abused. We're not in a position to just be giving out vehicles to anyone who might want to have a county vehicle to drive around in.
The county's policy states that they're to be used only for county business.
It's a little box right here, Mike.
One way to keep track of vehicles is by installing a global positioning system. And that's exactly what's happening with City of Buffalo DPW vehicles. Commissioner Stepniak told us last month that the city was in the process of installing GPS units in all vehicles.
At a moment's notice, I can bring up our entire fleet on the computer and I can see where people are going, what they're doing.
And he says the data is kept forever, so the city can do a look back if necessary. Councilmember Richard Fontana does not think the city needs the added expense of a fleet bureau like the county, but he does think GPS is the way to go.
Do you think GPS units should go in every city vehicle?
They should. And if there is supervision with that GPS, the more the merrier.
Councilmember David Franczyk agrees.
It should be done in every city department that has a take-home car, either out of necessity or out of a union negotiated contract, and they should be all GPS. There's no question.
Buffalo and Erie County have different ways of managing vehicle usage. However, both municipalities have clearly stated policies about employees taking them home after hours.
We do take it very serious, and the taxpayer dollar is very serious as well.
They deserve to be treated with respect and minimize the use of it. It's a public investment that's not to be taken lightly.
Luke Moretti, News 4 at 11.